Welcome to The Death of Miss Whitmore, written by Afonso Carvalho and Ryland Mason. A Detective Shepard Rogers locked room murder mystery. Welcome, friends, to The Death of Miss Whitmore. In last week's chapter, 43 inches are missing from the study, and hidden rooms are uncovered. Rogers starts thinking outside the box, discovering a secret door that leads into a small hidden room. Unable to access the second hidden room, they call Tyler Raymond for help. Chapter 12, Hidden Spaces. As Adams waits for Tyler to arrive, he re-enters the closet and fiddles with the walls, the moldings, and anything he can think of to open the hidden door. But he has yet to find a way in. Henry begins to get frustrated. If the killer entered the secret room, they would not have had the time to empty the closet. So maybe it's based on the weight or placement of a particular object. It is a good thing Rogers took pictures of everything in the closet before they emptied it. Henry, are you here? Tyler, in the hallway. As Tyler appears in the hallway, Henry emerges from the closet. I thought you did that years ago. What are you talking about? Coming out of the closet, Tyler answers as he smiles and laughs. Oh, you're so funny, Henry replies with a smile, giving Tyler a friendly punch on the arm. So, what puzzle can I solve for you today? Here's the issue. We know that there are hidden rooms, but we found the first room easy enough to get into. All the plaster is intact, so there's no way to enter or peek into the study. But this closet, I can't seem to find a way in, stated Adams. Okay. The most logical way into the secret room is through the closet's back wall. Let's try it. Tyler opens his bag and pulls out his thermal monitor. Turning it on, he scans the back wall slowly. After 20 minutes of scanning, he could not find any sign of a latch or mechanism or even hinges. Adams, I can't find anything or a way in. I have a theory. What if the trigger is by the placement of an object or it's weight-based? The killer would not have had time to enter the room, Adams replies. That's a good idea. Let's check. Do you remember where everything goes? No. Rogers has the pictures on his phone. Let's check the shelves and see what we can find. After re-entering the closet, they examine the shelves with flashlights. After 30 minutes of scrutiny, they find nothing. Now I'm getting frustrated. There has to be a way in, Adams complains. Should we check the basement? Maybe it's from underneath. Do you think we can find the exact spot? Asks Adams. Yes. I'm going to put down an air tag, and we can follow it on my phone, Tyler says. Let's head down to the basement. Adams leads the way to the kitchen and down the stairs. Tyler takes the lead at the bottom, guided by his phone. He takes a right, goes down another corridor, then a left, and arrives at the signal point. Here we are, directly under the closet. Let's look for a trap door or something that looks different, Tyler states. This whole case is different. I'm still trying to put all the pieces together. The two of them search the area. The ceiling joints, the walls, the shelves on the wall, and everywhere else. Then Tyler notices a disturbance under the thin layer of dust on the floor. an arch-like void on the left side of the shelving in the corner. It looks like it has been worn down over the years. Hey, Adams, I think I found what we've been looking for. Come give me a hand, Tyler replies. Finally, let's get this sucker open. The two of them grab the left side of the shelf and gently pull. It slowly starts moving, but only the left side and the back wall. The right side of the shelving is hinged to the wall as they get the opening wide enough to get inside. Armed with flashlights, they enter the room. Inside, it opens into a large room containing wooden wine crates to the left, with various dates, some almost 80 or 90 years old. To the right is a large sitting room with sofas and tables and a small dining table. A cabinet along the wall is filled with various wine glasses and decanters. This side of the room was elaborately decorated. A large crystal chandelier hung in the middle, a polished wooden floor, fine oriental rugs, and a thick layer of dust and cobwebs covered everything. Between the spaces is a large, wide wooden door with keys hanging from the lock. I'm assuming this is the wine suite, with a tasting room to the right. If I'm correct, there should be a small sink and a counter underneath those empty wine crates, Adams states. How do you know all this? Are you some kind of wine snob? Asks Tyler. No, I just love antique houses and estates. I have always been fascinated by the customs and rituals of large houses. So I'm guessing we will find the wine cellar behind that door. Let's check it out. The two of them approach the door, pull it open, and look inside. Underneath a thick blanket of dust and cobwebs is a vast room filled with row after row of wine racks and tens of thousands of bottles of wine. Before entering the room, they examined the floor. None of the dust was misplaced, and no one had set foot in this room for a long time. Henry closes the door, and they turn to the sitting area. Again, there was no dust disturbance anywhere. They exit the secret location, trying to step in their footprints and back out the hidden door. Well, that was an interesting find, but not what we're looking for, Adams states. I agree. I want my team to check these rooms out just to be sure, Tyler says. I'm beginning to think that the best way to get into that space is to cut through the closet wall and find out how the killer got in. I'm going to talk to Rogers about it, Adams states. It's late. I'm going to call it a night. Let me know what you and Rogers agree upon and when you want me to return, Tyler replies. Yeah, I'm ready to go home too. I will call Rogers on my way home and let you know, Adams replies. Adams helps Tyler pack up, and they go to their cars, signing out with the officer at the door. As Tyler climbs into his CSI van, he waves goodbye to Henry and drives away. Adams gives some last-minute instructions to the officers guarding the house, climbs into his car, and drives away. He presses the phone button on his steering wheel and commands the vehicle to call Rogers. The phone rings a few times, then Rogers answers. Hello, Henry, what did you come up with at the house today? Rogers asks. A lot. We had no luck in the silver closet, so Tyler suggested we check the basement to see if there's a trap door or something, Adams answers. Did you find anything? Oh, we sure did, but not what we were looking for. We found a hidden wine suite and a wine tasting area, a sink, a prep area, and a wine room with at least 10,000 bottles of wine, Adams replies. But no way into the hidden space behind the study, Rogers asks. No, but we should cut our way into that space. I've spent over 2 days trying to get into it, and this will be the best way to do it with minimal damage. We can also find out how the killer got in, Adams replies. I think you're right. Let me call the captain. Let's meet at the office, say 9 a.m. We can meet with the captain and then go to Whitmore Grange, Adams replies. Great. I'll have Tyler meet us around 10 a.m. Good night, Rogers. Henry then calls Tyler. Hello, Tyler. I just talked to Rogers. He wants to meet at the crime scene at 10. Is that okay with you? Yeah, that's great. See you then. Henry then hangs up with Tyler and calls Zach. Hey, honey, Zach answers. Hi, baby. Are you home? Yes, I've been home for hours. I made us lasagna for dinner. Will you be home soon? I'm on my way. Be there in about 20 minutes. Great. See you soon. Love you. Love you too. Hanging up with a smile, Henry drives the peaceful road home. In next week's chapter, Tyler and Henry cut their way into the second hidden room. They discover the room empty, but the dust layer has been recently disturbed. A trapdoor in the corner leads to a set of stairs that leads to a landing and another door. When they open the second door, they emerge into a long brick-lined tunnel that leads to a... Like, comment, and enjoy listening. Also, please check out more stories by Ryland Mason, including Afonso's favorites, A Haunting in Stratton, and Jack Jameson. There are so many excellent stories, including the latest book, Found on the High Seas, in which chaos and a bad storm send the ship into a roll and capsize it, trapping everyone inside. Listen to find out what's happening.